My name is Ayoob Kara. I am the Ministry of the Cooperation region in the government of Israel.
Cooperation.
I am from the Druze nation and I am non-Jew, but I am more Israeli than any Jew in the world.
Why do you feel that way?
Because it's history. We cooperate with the Jewish public. Before the independence of Israel was my grandfather that was the members of the GNF in the Holy Land. We give for that big prize to my uncles killed in the war before the independence of Israel. The Arabian killed them, the terror killed him, the extremism killed him. And after that, my father bring again family, the second generation, and I was one of the important officers in the army of Israel. And I lose two brothers in the war in Lebanon again. So how
81?
much price could be
Yeah.
to feel freedom in the Middle East? Not easy. I do cooperation between Israel and the Arabian area and the Islam world. I'm thinking that my policy is that the first time I'm thinking to fighting the extremism and the Islamization, going with interest, with economic project cooperation with the Arabian area, and I'm starting with that. I think the results becoming. I'm doing now a lot of project and I'm successful with the Jordanian, with the Egyptian, with the Turkish, and we're feeling that the relationship become better, and we're going to also to do a new relationship with most of the Arabian area. I think our neighbors understand it more and more, because Israel stopped to be the enemy of this state, and Iran and the coalition of Iran is the enemy of them and the enemy of us. So because that we close together, we're going to support this state with different technologies that we have, including that is the gas and the water and different technology for agriculture and other things. I think we are in the right process now in the Middle East.
Is there resentment towards you from those Arabs towards you as an Arab, that they may feel that you may be betraying them by working with the Jewish state?
Look, I'm thinking that I'm speaking Arabic. My mother language is Arabic. Give me chance more than anyone to close to the Arabian area, but I'm of course more Zionist than anyone in my state. So it's good that I know the mentality, I know the body language better than anyone. I don't going to do mistake that like the Arabian Spring that Mrs. Clinton do and other, and because I know what is important for Israel and what I could compromise. I'm sure at last that I am the address the first time that I am come from this different mentality. I could help Israel more than anyone who is not come from this culture.
How do they treat you, the Arabs in the region, aside from business? Do they treat you just as a business person, or do they see you as a cousin?
I think they understand that I'm more Zionist than any Jew. So, but I'm close to them because my language is close to this leadership. But of course, they need us as Israel in a different project. And when you need someone, you make the interest that close to each other. And this is the people did not understand. We going all these years with pushing from US to a peace process for nothing. For nothing, there are no interest, because that we not successful. We in every process that we go, or we fall down in any process that we do. This is the first time we feeling that we strong process with all our relationship with the Arabian area, and I'm sure that if we continue to make economic project, at last we give a solution for the extremism to fall down, and 1 year, 2 years, I think we cut it. ISIS, we cut all the fundamentalism organization, and this is the process. No way.
Are the people of these countries willing to accept Israel as a Jewish state, or are they still trying to eradicate? I don't mean the business people in the government, but what about the people? Are they willing to tolerate a Jewish state there?
I think every day that we crossing, willing to accept Israel, because the problem is with the Palestinian, not with the Arabian world. It's different, absolutely. If there are no case Palestinian, nothing is problem between Israel and the other states. Now we have two teams in the Islam world, the team of the Shia and Ayatollah in Iran, the front of that, and we have the front of that is Saudi, is it with what we call the Sunni team coalition, and of course they fighting each other. Because the Saudian coalition understand that Israel could cooperate with them and fighting with them the same enemy, of course they're willing to accept, because Israel is stopped to be the enemy of them. The enemy and the danger is Iran, because that we have a chance, including that they need and they are necessary for them gas and water and other things that they need it for every day. This is make a chance that they're willing to accept. They are not care about the peace process with the Palestinians. I'm sitting with them every day. They are not care if we move with the Palestinian issue or not.
I mean the Saudis don't care.
I mean all the Arabian states. They need to defend themselves. They know every day that Iran become power, they maybe lose the regime. So they absolutely close to Israel to fighting together. Iran, because Iran is want to occupy all the Middle East. The Shia, they're thinking that they must change, first of all, the Islam world to become Shia, because they believe that this is the right steps. So, and because that, to step this policy, they absolutely have to cooperate with Israel.
What's the situation with the Palestinian electric? That are they? Do you work with the Palestinians or?
Yes, of course. I'm the same thing, the same policy. I'm go the first time with different economic project with the Palestinian also. I'm starting with the Japanese with big industrial park near Jericho, about 4,000 dunam, that going to be center of business of all the Palestinian Authority, including Gaza and West Bank and all the area. We going from this center to make business for all the what we call the Arabian world, crossing with this material from Allenby, and this is a news that is important for the economy of the Palestinian. The other side in the north, the industrial park, another one with the Turkish near Jenin. We also we starting with that. They're going to bring 50 factories from Turkish that they're going to bring it to employ a Palestinian. They sent all the material in free zone to US and Europe and everywhere with no tax. And this is the news. This is important issue. They are not do it with anyone before. I do it. I think this is the same policy that I give economic for everyone. This is the solution to stop the terror, to stop the No, we don't have any solution, another solution that we could stop the extremism.
What do you think about the Europeans who want to keep, I understand that in the Arab countries, they don't want goods, consumer goods that say that they're made in Israel. Is that true?
I think it's propaganda. It's politician. I think they, in this policy, they make the Palestinian a problem because there are more than 100,000 Palestinians in the West Bank working near in the settlement, and another 200,000 Palestinians work in Israel. And of course, if they stop to these factories to make different material, I think they attacks the Palestinian before Israel, and this is politician, a cheap politician. We have to stop it because we want to live in harmony with the Palestinian, with peace, but not in with like these tips. They are not give benefit for anyone.
You're saying that by boycotting the goods from Israel, by not buying Israeli goods, it hurts the Palestinian workers?
Yes, of course. If we stop to use these materials from the settlement, of course we have to send out the Palestinian, because in these factories most of the employed is Palestinian, and of course there are hundreds of thousands people work there. In this process they make problems for the Palestinian, not for the Jewish. We could found another business, but the Palestinians have a problem.
Do you travel under an Israeli passport?
About what?
Do you travel with an Israeli passport?
Of course. I only have the Israeli passport. I'm very proud with that, and I think that in all the world, passport of the Israeli is the important passport, and with much proud for everyone.
Do the Arab countries give you difficulty when you try to enter?
No. I think everything with them is become more better. I bring before 2 years the Queen of Bahrain to Israel discreet. She want to make operation to her heart. That he was very sick, and no one believed that we could help him. She only believed that only in Israel the doctors and the medicine in Israel could help him. He have invitation to US. He says no, only in Israel. I come to Prime Minister Netanyahu. I told him the Queen of Bahrain want to come to make operation in Israel. He says we have a problem. We don't have any relationship with them. I told him don't care. I do everything. At last, we bring him to Israel from Greek, and we sent him to our hospital in Haifa, and discreet. All the media ask about that. No one found the solution to know who is the leadership in Israel from the Gulf state, and we do the operation, and he's successful, and he become healthy. He stayed 3 months in Israel, and when he finished, his husband, the king, come ask me, what you want? I told him, one thing I need, the price of that, you have 37 Jewish in Bahrain. I want you to save them. And he going back to Bahrain after that, and he sent one of the Jewish girls to become a minister in the government of Bahrain.
Everyone's heard about the Jewish minister, but no one knew how it happened. This is the story of how it occurred.
This is what
Do you feel that the Israeli government should have an international Arabic channel that promotes the Israeli point of view in the Arab world?
I think yes, because the Israelis did not know good Arabic, and the Arabian did not know Hebrew. Of course, I'm only the one that I know so much languages, and of course, it's the language is close between people, and I'm sure that television could be very important if we do it in the Arab states, and of course also in Israel. We have in Israel, but not enough television.
You have Arabic channels for the Arabic public in Israel?
Yeah, we have, but not enough. I think we need another channel. We trying now to move with tender to make it, but in the Arabian area they are not have any channel in Hebrew. There are more than 50 countries with no one channel in Hebrew because they are not want to listen to the truth.
Should Israel put a satellite channel in Arabic for Chutz La'aretz?
Yes, I think the Arabic, one of the channels, you could see the channel from different countries outside Israel. Say in Arabic that is, let us go together. Enough fighting. In fighting, no one winner. Everyone lose. So no way that anyone occupied Israel, and Israel did not want to occupy anyone. And of course, we need to go to peace, to go together, to make economic, because the humanitarian and the human right is the important issue in Israel. The democracy and everything around what we call the value life is the important thing in Israel. We think that you, as an Arabian state, must go in the same steps. Don't wait to fighting us, because we are not lose. But if you cooperate with us, we could found this area the best area in the world. This is the direction.
You mean the whole region?
Yeah, in all the region, I mean, of course.
Which countries would you address this to?
I mean the coalition, Saudian coalition. I mean Jordan, Egypt, the Gulf state, Turkish, Marrakesh, Tunis, Egypt, all these, Afghanistan, and of course South Sudan. All this area, this is what we call it the Saudian Arabian coalition, the Sunni coalition. I mean, when I'm speaking that Israel and them, this have opportunity to close together, to make different projects together, to make all the area better. This is the direction. I want to say that U.S. as Israel must going together and everywhere. We are the same. I think we're looking about the public in U.S. the same thing as the public in Israel, and I think U.S. must more influence in the Middle East. In last few years, we're feeling that more and more U.S. become as a UN organization. We not need two organizations of UN. We have enough one. So the problem become in the Middle East with ISIS because we are not cut it quick. And if we stop the extremism in Syria from the beginning, we don't have any problem here also in the west side. We have U.S. must stop all the generation of the refugees here and to help the refugees in the Middle East, how Israel do the same thing. We supporting refugees from different countries. People did not know. We bring people and save their heart.
In the hospitals?
In hospitals, and injured people around us, we bring him from our borders for no money. We support that because we're thinking to be humanitarian is policy, and we do it because that I'm here now. I'm starting with 2 projects in Israel for our neighbors. We bring children from different countries, from the Kurdish, from the Yazidis, from Iraq, from Syria, from the Gulf state, from everywhere, to our hospitals, and we have a center. We do for them operation. We supporting and close to organization that name is Safe Heart of Children. We do big job for the Arabian area. We help. This is the system that must be. And other things, we do humanitarian, supporting all the minorities in Syria, in Iraq, Kurdish, Druze, other, with different material humanitarian, because they all the time, the ISIS and other hit him, push him to leave the area, and we supporting them to stay in the area.